Have you ever pondered on who really controls the world? Are there secret societies pulling the strings behind the scenes? The New World Order theory, a concept that has intrigued many, has its roots steeped in history. This theory suggests the existence of a secretive power elite with a globalist agenda, conspiring to eventually rule the world through an authoritarian world government. The origins of this theory can be traced back to the late 18th century, with key figures like John Robison and Abbé Baruel propagating the idea. They whispered of secret societies like the Illuminati and the Freemasons, operating in the shadows, shaping world events. Over the years, this theory has been fueled by world leaders, popular culture, and even some mainstream media. The belief in a clandestine force orchestrating world events from behind a curtain has simmered and seethed in the public consciousness. So, the seeds of this theory were sown long ago, but how did it grow to what it is today? As we delve deeper into the labyrinth of the New World Order, we find numerous interconnected beliefs and theories. It's a bit like a giant jigsaw puzzle where each piece tells a part of the story, and when you put them all together, you get a picture of a world that is both fascinating and, to some, a little frightening. Let's start with these secret societies, the supposed puppet masters of the New World Order. Groups like the Illuminati and the Freemasons often come up in these discussions. They're believed to operate behind the scenes, pulling the strings of global power. The Illuminati, a group that was actually disbanded over 2 centuries ago, is often portrayed as a shadowy organization with its tentacles in every aspect of society. Similarly, the Freemasons, a fraternal organization with its roots in the Middle Ages, is often depicted as a secret society with its own covert agenda. Then we come to the idea of a one-world government. This is a cornerstone of the New World Order theory. It's the belief that there's a plan to create a single global authority that would have absolute control over every aspect of our lives. This government would supersede all national governments, eradicating national sovereignty and individual freedoms. Alongside this, there's the concept of a single global currency. The theory suggests that this would be the ultimate tool for control, allowing the New World Order to manipulate economies and people at will. And finally, we have the concept of Big Brother surveillance. This is the idea that our every move is being watched, our every communication monitored. It's a world where privacy is a thing of the past and where freedom is just an illusion. It's a complex web of ideas, isn't it? But how much truth is there in this theory? As we continue our journey, we'll examine the evidence and counter-arguments, and explore the impact of the New World Order theory. So, buckle up, it's going to be an interesting ride. The New World Order theory thrives on the interpretation of certain events and symbols. So what's the evidence that supports it? Well, proponents of the theory often point to specific political events as proof. For instance, the creation of the United Nations in 1945 is seen by some as a step towards global governance. Additionally, symbols found on currency, like the pyramid and the all-seeing eye on the US dollar bill, are interpreted as hidden messages pointing to the existence of this clandestine group. Public statements by influential figures are also cited as evidence. Some theorists highlight speeches by politicians mentioning a New World Order, interpreting these as veiled confessions or endorsements of the conspiracy. But let's switch gears for a moment and consider the counter-arguments. Skeptics argue that these pieces of evidence are cherry-picked and interpreted out of context. The creation of the United Nations, they say, was a response to the atrocities of World War II, not a calculated move towards global domination. And those symbols on the dollar bill? They argue it's simply iconography reflecting America's history and ideals. Moreover, experts have debunked many of these claims, pointing out logical fallacies and lack of concrete proof. They stress that while the phrase New World Order has indeed been used in political discourse, it often refers to shifts in global power dynamics, not a shadowy global elite. Evidence can be interpreted in myriad ways, but it's crucial to maintain a balanced perspective. Whether you believe in the New World Order theory or not, its impact on society is undeniable. It's permeated pop culture, politics, even our everyday conversations. Yet it's important to remember that conspiracy theories, while fascinating, can also be dangerous. They can distort reality, fuel fear, and create division. Critical thinking, therefore, is essential in navigating these complex narratives. In the end, the power to decide what to believe lies with you. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and keep asking questions.